Lakers will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have
Part
your
two.
head in the game.
Here is Bryant. He's got 8. Outside, Russell.
Ball and stick it too much.
Here's Hibbert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Hibbert's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now Jack. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot.
That's the wall.
Lopez, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Not often you see him take that shot. 11 points for Freak. Nets leading by 17. And Jack kicks to Lopez. Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 13. Back to Lopez. Fires from the wing. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Lopez has got 10. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Nuggets.
And that kind of loss sticks with you for a while because they probably felt they were the better team on that night. They just could not make the plays down the stretch.
Guys, you know, there are times when you would rather lose by double digits than to let a win get away from you when you thought you had it. And that sometimes is harder to deal with.
Count that one.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
And here's Bryant for 3, and it's good. 14 points for him.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Bogdanovich dishes to Lopez and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell. Watching Brook Lopez, he all the time contributes in every category. It's amazing the number of ways he affects the game.
Deadly with the shot. Tremendous touch back to the basket, moves, facing up, makes free throws. Good offensive rebounder, capable passer. He just makes things happen.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn. Brandon Bass is checked in for the Lakers. Williams comes in for Russell. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Young, a screen on Williams. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And talking about Lopez, he does clean the glass on the offensive end. He was 12th in offensive rebounds last year. However, he was 44th in defensive rebounds. That's one important area he definitely has to work on.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 13. Back to Lopez. Banked in off the glass. Lopez has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
All right, now,
Chance here now to see how the Nets ranked in the NBA last season. 10th in lowest turnovers per game, 16th in shooting percentage. And for lowest opponent scoring per game, they've got some work to do there.
And in terms of turnovers, I think the good ball handling and smart passes were really a key. Not a gaudy ranking, but no question, being in that top 10 helped them offensively.
here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Henry Sims is checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for Young. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack.
You know, getting back to Lopez, how good is it to have a guy with his offensive package also be a near top 10 shot blocker for you? That's what he was last season and several seasons before that. He's an all-star talent if he can just stay on the court and stay healthy.
There's the pick. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Bryant. Outside Williams. Feeds it to Bryant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And last season, the Nets made sure nobody went off against them. They would lose games, but they did a great job of limiting an opposing star from taking over.
Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. Well, as you mentioned with the Nets, they limited takeover games, set an NBA record, in fact, Clark, by allowing the fewest 30-point scores against them.
Yeah, you know, only Harden and Lillard were able to get 30 points against the Nets. As you said, the first team to allow so few in a complete NBA season. Going back to '99, the strike-shortened season, the Knicks did it as well.
Right side, Bryant.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
He feeds it to Bass. Wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Robinson kicks to Bogdanovich. The feed now to Sloan. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
And the shot is good.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hibbert's checked in. Here's Sloan. 11 points in the game. Kicks to Robinson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bass with the screen. Left side, Bryant. Here's Hibbert. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run to the left side wing. Hollis Jefferson passes to Sloan. Offline with his 3. Los Angeles has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And finished off by Bryant.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that one's good. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Lopez, he's checked in for Henry Sims. Young comes in for Robinson. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Bogdanovich. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kobe Bryant and Meta World Peace on the wings. Roy Hibbert is out there with Julius Randle.
If we lose the game, it ain't my fault. I tried.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Lakers trail by 15.
Ooh, touch the ground.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Over in the corner, Randle. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Lopez has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Sloan dishes to Jack. Young, a screen on Bryant. Jack with the three. Cannot hit, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Well, Special K, so many records for Kobe, but one he set last season was most misses all time from the floor.
You know, he passed the great Hondo, John Havlicek, for that title. I'm sure John doesn't mind having him pass him up for that
The
one.
old Buckeye, you're right.
That's right, most misses. But you look at the players on that list, a who's who of NBA stars.
Bryant comes with the double team. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
He tried to shoehorn along the sideline, but he stepped out of bounds. Pretty good defense there to force the turnover.
Lakers trail by 11. And Bryant kicks to Bryant. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got 4 assists in the game. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. It's stolen by Bryant. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Randall with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It's stolen by Bryant. The three. Offensive rebound. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Randall.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Lopez, and that one's drained from the low block. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Bryant with it. Now Jack defending. Tries a three, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Bryant. Bryant's got 30 points. Nets leading by 3. Passes to Hollis Jefferson. He kicks to Jack. Out to the right wing. There's the pick. Hollis Jefferson passes to Jack. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 from Bryant. Brooklyn with the rebound. Hollis Jefferson's got 5 rebounds tonight. The dish to Lopez. Down low, Jack. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Bryant to tie it up. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the 4th.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Bryant. To the paint. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Bryant. And that's 15 points for Kobe Bryant. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Lopez a screen. Outside Jack. There's the pass to Kilpatrick. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Bryant against Jack. Just 5 on the clock. Bryant drives in. No good. Good D by Lopez.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Kilpatrick passes to Jack. Lopez sets a screen for Jack. It's stolen by Bryant. To the inside. And Roy Hibbert again. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.